great kid. I was talking to him. I was like, all right, so you want to go? If you don't make Corn Ferry, what do? Go to Mackenzie or Latin? He's like, yeah, you go Latin route or the Euro route. He's like Brooks and Peter Uline. He had his clubs, his Titleist T100s, and I was like, oh, is that what Scott and JT hit? And he had the driver, and he was like, no, actually, they hit this other model of them. This one can't lay hits and Spieth hits and something like that.
Wow, so he knows his shit, huh?
Oh yeah, no, he knows like his road to make the pros and stuff. He thinks he's gonna.
Wow, nice.
Kid was a stud. I saved the scorecard just in case.
He's a senior?
He is a senior. His little brother's a junior. He's almost as good, but not quite.
You know, he's obviously on the team too.
He's a number two. He's our number two. Number one, number two.
What town?
Mashpee. His dad was a pro.
Why didn't they go somewhere?
I don't know. His dad's a club pro at Apacowick or something. No. It's a course name in Mashpee.
No.
All right, we got 6 people here.
All right, so these matchups are electric.
They're kind of what we were expecting, weren't they?
I mean, the pairings, sort of. But, like, the matchups are just... I mean, the first and the fourth matchup, holy shit.
All right, I think we should be online now. Let's see. I just had to toggle something. I think it says. I think they should be live. I don't know. Check on Twitter. I don't know if they're live or not. If they are, someone let us know. Yeah, I think it looks like we are.
Okay.
All right. So, what do we got? All right. So I guess we'll start with the. Do you have any like overall thoughts before we get into individual matchups here?
Yeah, I'm really excited. As the week has gone on, it's just can't wait to watch this thing. I feel like it's going to be an awesome event.
I like the I thought I mean I missed it because I was coaching in the match, but I liked I think the quick glance at the matchups, I thought they looked pretty good, and almost more what we expected than I thought.
What do you mean?
Like I feel like there was no real curveballs.
Oh, okay. Well, originally we didn't think Sergio and Rahm until today.
Right? Yeah. We kind of did, but I mean, but then you had the guys like Coley and those Euro guys saying they weren't gonna, and you kind of take them at their word for that. So,
not surprised with Casey and Vic.
No, I kind of thought we might see that.
Really?
Didn't you?
It's good. That's good for our Casey and Sergio bets.
Oh, it's fucking great. It's two pretty much the two best players. I mean, unless you want to say Rory is, but I kind of like where Rahm and Hovland are at right now, and I think it couldn't have gone any better for the pre-tournament Garcia and Casey bets. I imagine those odds probably took a hit after that.
Yeah, I don't know. They do have two really tough matchups, though. That being said.
Yeah, they do. I just sent you the odds. I haven't even looked at them yet, so I'm kind of excited to see how they go.
So what else have you bet? Because I actually just put a bet in on DJ and Morikawa to be the top point scorer. I thought the odds were great, and I feel like they're going to play a lot together. So I feel like one of them, I don't know, they go 3-1 in their 4 matchups, and then one of them wins. Who knows? Or they win 2.5 as a team, and then one of them wins. Who knows? I just thought everybody's talking about Spieth, Thomas, and Cantlay and X. I just feel like, I don't know, Morikawa and DJ are the second and third best players in the world. They're together, so I feel like they were good odds there.
No, I agree with you. I thought we hit on this in our original show earlier in the week, talking about why is no one really talking about Morikawa and DJ? If they play together, then they have every chance to be great. And if they win, I mean, if they lose on tomorrow morning, I wouldn't be surprised if they break them up for good.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, just I didn't throw a lot of money on it. Just kind of a shot on Morikawa was like 18-1.
No, I join you on it. The U.S. bets, I do think it's either you bet
I didn't bet top U.S. I bet top combined points.
No, I agree. Yeah, I'm saying I think US you could do top combined, and then Euro you can bet the individuals because
Yeah.
based on the line, assuming it looks like US would win, then you could still hit that and also hit the European bet.
Yep.
So I guess let's dive in first matchup here.
Well, yeah, are you surprised Bryson's not playing? Obviously not surprised, but what do you think of that?
No, remember I told you I said he's going to play only the four balls, and he'll play 3 matches, 2 4-balls and 1 single.
What if him and Scheffler just steamroll over? They play tomorrow afternoon, like 5 and 4. You send him on the morning.
That could happen.
Bryson out with somebody.
Yeah, I think. I mean, depending how he plays in his afternoon match, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. They win 5 and 4.
Yeah, I do, but I do think they probably have a strategy in place of what they want to do with him.
Yeah, that's a good 4-ball team. Bryson and Scheffler just make a zillion birdies.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you make a 5 or 6 or whatever.
Yep. You think he's pissed?
No, I think he probably knew what was going to happen going into it. I mean, I'm sure he's probably a little pissed because he's obviously emotional and reacts strongly to all these different things. But I can't imagine he could be that surprised.
Yeah, Stricker actually said everybody's known with what we're doing on Thursday since Monday. So we've had it posted in our team room.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I think that makes sense.
And he said nothing that's happened this week has changed anything for tomorrow.
Neither team really did any curveballs in terms of the practice rounds and the press briefings. It seems like they kind of looked like what they looked like they were going to be.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it.
All right, first matchup. What time does this start? Do you know?
8:07 Eastern time.
8:07 Eastern time. Okay, and we got Justin Thomas and Jordan Spieth minus 105 facing Sergio and Jon Rahm minus 115. First thing I want to ask you, are you surprised that team's favored?
Rahm's the best player in the world, and Sergio's
second best player in the world.
One of the I mean, he's like 10 and 4 in foursomes.
Yeah, he's
had 8 different partners.
He's a stud. I'll say it off the bat. Rahm and Sergio is the play. I'm hammering him.
Really?
Yeah, I love it. I
don't agree with you.
You don't?
No.
Well, I mean, last Ryder Cup we bet pretty much the opposite. So
I don't like this at all. I think it's a complete toss-up. I don't think it's a hammer play.
Okay, well, maybe not a hammer play. I just think I don't know. JT and Spieth is just the American. Everybody in America here. That's the team they're riding, and that's like the favorite team. The U.S. guy, JT, is the new Captain America. Everyone's going to be on that Spieth Thomas team. I don't trust Spieth right now, especially in foursomes. I don't trust Spieth right now. Both guys can really spray it off the tee. I think Rahm and Sergio, I mean, off the tee, they're just so consistent, and the other two really aren't.
Got to make Sergio putt every fucking 3-footer. Every 3-footer. That fucking prick.
So as consistent with kind of who we are here, I'm going with the Europeans in this one, and I'm going to be betting it heavily, and that might be my favorite bet, I think.
Yeah, I don't like this matchup at all to bet. To be honest.
Well, you're betting one side of it, so which one is it going to be? There's only 4 matchups, and we're betting all 4 of them, so you better figure it out quick.
I gotta think this over. Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, I guess I'll lean Rahm and Sergio. I don't know. Rahm went 0-2.
It's funny. I'm not as high. I mean, I'm high on Rahm. I'm not. That's not the reason I'm betting them. I just like the pairing. I like the combination of the two. I like the Sergio experience. I like that Sergio can almost be the leader in this group, and you have Rahm, who's taking almost a backseat role.
Yeah, but it's not 4-ball. You have to you only didn't have the shots.
Well, yeah, they're both going to be 325 dead nuts.
Yeah, but JT and Spieth are the same player. It's not like.
No, they are, but I just don't trust them off the tee.
Yeah, that's very fair.
And I think putting, obviously, you trust the JT team, but Rahm's a great putter, and Sergio might miss some shorties, but in the Ryder Cup, it doesn't seem like he's that same guy. Even in match play in Texas, he was putting it really well.
It was.
Yeah, I like that. I like the team a lot. The Spaniards. And they're also two of my top favorite 5 golfers in the world. So
I like the energy that JT and Spieth bring together, though. That's the only thing that's holding me back there. Really.
I do too. They were probably the best team, would you say, in France?
Well, JT was the best. I think he was the best player. Definitely best American player. He went 4-1. I don't know about Spieth, but
yeah, Spieth hasn't. I don't think he has a great Ryder Cup track record, really. But
no, singles he's bad. Everything else he's good.
Okay, all right. Well, so I'm going Sergio Rahm for sure. Match 1. And what's your official pick?
Sergio Rahm.
Okay, match 2. We got DJ and Colin Morikawa. They're a -120 favorite against Paul Casey and Victor Hovland, who are even money.
You're going to be on your Euro guys again.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
I like the Americans in this one.
How come?
Well, you've been high on this DJ Morikawa pairing, and I agreed with you the other day, and I think they're really sneaky. I think they're being a little bit undervalued here.
Aren't they?
Yeah, I think they are. I mean, -120 against Casey and Hovland. Victor hasn't been playing all that great, and Casey's good, but I mean, I think you're getting the clear better team for a slight price here, and I do think America's going to win a couple. I think these 4, I think it's going to be pretty close. I think DJ and Colin are undervalued.
They definitely are undervalued. It's just Casey and Hovland are good.
Yeah,
great iron players.
They're going to be tough matchups.
I just like this. DJ's going to put a wedge in Morikawa's hand every time, and then DJ's going to have those long irons.
Is Morikawa himself right now?
He's had some time off. Right?
Yeah. But have we seen it good in a while?
Not since the Open.
You got to hope he's just back to being who he is. And I think using DJ, I mean, tee shot, I know it's every other, but I think that could be something that gets him going. DJ's, I mean, great putter.
He's been hot too. Last few events.
I was looking to back DJ in any way I kind of could in the matchups here, and Morikawa, I guess, is a fine pairing. Yeah, it's too bad him and Brooks had that falling out. I would have liked to see that again.
I know, right? Yeah, all right, I'll join you. DJ Morikawa. Let's go.
Okay. I like, good value. Okay.
They listed what you sent me. Flip them.
Yep, I noticed it. Third match, you got Dan Berger and Brooks Koepka. The Florida State tandem. Kind of some people are speculating on that. I'm surprised to see it in foursomes.
Are you?
I thought we'd see it in 4-ball. I didn't think they were going to play Brooks in the first foursome match. That's what I don't know. And then they're against Lee Westwood and Matt Fitzpatrick. They're a +140 underdog. It's funny because I know what you're thinking exactly. I can read your mind.
I want to take the dog, but I don't know if I can.
Yeah. I was gonna say I wanted to fade Brooks in this scenario. Could you just give me any other team besides Westy and Fitz to fade him with?
I'm really high on Berger. This is a great match. Americans have to win this. They have to win this match.
I'm gonna side with the Euros on this one.
Yeah, I can't blame you. That man, shouldn't it be a little higher?
It should.
Plus 150, 160.
I don't think I can lay -165 with Brooks in any way this week. I'm not feeling him.
He's a good Ryder Cup record. Over 500.
What about foursomes though?
He won with Snedeker at Hazeltine.
Interesting.
I can see his foursome record. I'll look it up. Maybe it wasn't foursome. It might have been 4-ball.
I could be convinced on this one just because I really am so low on Westy and Fitz.
So low, dude. These are 2 short hitters.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. And
I mean,
neither
Berger isn't the longest, but
he's first in
Brooks
approach.
can put it out there, and then Berger's gonna. You know what's
Yeah,
been Berger's problem? I bet him a couple times. He can't fucking make a putt to save his life. Yeah,
and
Brooks putting for him. Brooks is a decent putter.
yeah, I'm actually starting to convince myself on the other side here. And you're convincing me too. I just think
They're just such short hitters, those two. And Westy's so fucking old.
yeah, I mean, if you're right, what also convinced me is just like if Brooks and Berger lose this one to the two pretty much worst players in the European team that are playing, like they're in trouble.
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't think they're going to get in early trouble.
You don't think they could? So the U.S. was up 3-1 in France after the first session.
They lost 4-0 in the second, right?
Yep. You don't think that could happen? Foursomes is typically.
Euro heavy.
Yep. Brooks is 1-1 in foursomes, 2-2 in 4-ball.
This is the toughest one I'm having a hard time with. I'm pretty definitive on the other three.
Yeah. Okay. What do you got on the fourth one?
Fourth one, we got Cantlay and Xander are the favorites at -150, and Rory and Poulter are the dogs at +125. You can probably guess where I'm going.
The doggies.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta lay the 125.
I mean, that's a no-brainer for me. Cantlay and Axe are being talked up so much this week about the best pairing. I mean, they lost their foursome match in the President's Cup, from what I remember.
You know what? Cantlay and X were very. I watched a lot of the President's Cup. I felt like there was no energy with them.
No, they're both low-energy guys.
Yeah.
I think.
But I feel like Cantlay. I feel like that helps Cantlay in a weird way, though.
No, when he's alone.
Yeah.
I don't
know.
I'm very high on this Rory Poulter thing. I think he can recapture some magic. I like Rory. I think Rory is almost being like the untalked about guy.
Man. This is a beast of a course for Cantlay, for Poulter.
Yeah, but Rory's the best long-on player in the world when he's playing well.
But he's not playing well. He hasn't played well in 3 years. Is that not a fact?
I don't think it's a fact.
Okay, he's lost strokes on approach 3 straight events.
He said 3 years. I think.
Okay, well, I'll give you 1 year, 2 years, 3 years.
Okay, yeah, 2 years I would say, but
no, he hasn't been. Rory McIlroy.
No, he hasn't. I just think this Cantlay's Xander team is overvalued.
They're both pretty hot, though.
Yeah, fuck them. Also, my 2 least favorite callers, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough to bet. I don't know. The value's on Rory and Poulter. From a value standpoint, you got to bet that team.
You got to bet that team, and I just think you get nice. And this happened last time in 2018. I just think, especially in the American market here, like you're getting nice odds on the Europeans in all these spots. Like odds-wise, I just think the European is
taking Spieth and Thomas.
Why?
First match out, I think they want to set the tone. I don't know. I don't know. They're the 2 leaders of the group, of the new regime.
Well, they are, but doesn't necessarily mean they're going to win.
I know.
All right, so you're on Spieth and Thomas. I'm on Rahman Garcia. We're both on DJ Morikawa. So that would be. I'm
going to join you with Rory.
Okay, so then we're both on Rory and Poulter, and then the one thing we are unsure about.
I'm not betting Westy.
Are you betting Brooks?
Can't do it. It's either Brooks or a no bet.
Are we going to do a no bet though?
You want me to lay the juice?
I want to bet all 4 matches. I mean, there's only 4 matches at once. I mean, what are we going to do during that match? Tug our Ricks?
No, we're gonna bet it. So yeah.
Okay, so I'm taking 2 U.S. teams and 2 Euro teams. You're taking 3 and 1.
I'm
Like
that first matchup, man. I can go
like
either way.
with the American honk you are.
Sorry, I'm an American. Jesus Christ, this guy's wearing Euro colors over here.
Yeah, I thought this was a nice little Euro style shirt, but I think no, I mean you just pound all the U.S. teams. You did it. You did it in France, so
Yeah, that was a mistake. Did it at Hazeltine though.
and you won.
So what are you gonna do?
Did you have the Rory Reid match bet?
I was on Reed that day. Yes. Yep.
So I like these 4 matches. Any so you want to speculate a little bit of what we think the afternoon might bring?
Yeah, Bryson and Scotty are gonna play.
Yep.
Finau and English are gonna play together.
Yep. That makes a lot of sense. That's smart. I mean, those 4 guys you want in the Birdie Fest event, all 4 of them.
All 4, they just crush birdies, right?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna depend on what.
Are we going to see Hatton and
Brooks and Berger are gonna sit. I know that.
could we see Casey and Sergio sit and then they throw out 2 other guys with Rahm and Vic?
Yeah, definitely. They usually do that.
I don't want that to happen. I mean, but so we kind of got to hope.
Poulter's gonna sit. Westy's gonna sit. Fitzpatrick's gonna sit. Who else? It's gonna be Burned. He makes a ton of birdies. I wouldn't be surprised to see Burned with Casey. Both similar, just iron players. Who else is there? Hatton and who?
Lowry.
Lowry's gonna be with. I want to say Rahm, man.
Or what if it's Lowry and Rory and they sit Poulter?
Poulter's gonna sit. Yeah, Westy, Fitzpatrick, Poulter. They're all gonna sit.
So who's Rory going to play with?
Vic.
That could happen.
Rory or Rahm's gonna play with Vic.
Maybe it might depend how the score is. If they're down, they might want to send out one of those teams and get a point.
Yeah, I don't really know what the pairings for the Euro side are going to be. Bryson and Scheffler are going to be out there. Finau and English, I think, are going to be a team. Brooks and Berger are going to sit. And then you got to sit one of these other out of the three mainstay groups. What do you think?
I guess it might
JT
depend.
and Spieth win, they're going to be playing.
And if the other group plays, they're going to be winning. What if they both win?
With all 3 of them, when you mean?
Yeah.
So need 2 of them?
No. I think Brooks is probably going to be sitting.
That's what I said. Yeah, but you got DJ Morikawa.
Oh,
yeah. Cantlay.
Yeah. So if all 3 win, then that's.
You got to sit one of them.
Very, very true. We hope with those bets it's not DJ Morikawa. But the other 2 teams,
I think it's going to be DJ Morikawa. That's it.
It probably is. The other 2 teams seem like that's their 1 and their 2, and that's what they're rolling out there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Fleetwood. I forgot about Fleetwood. Somebody in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Who's he playing with? He stinks.
He might play instead of Byrne. Maybe they don't play Byrne.
I think they play Byrne.
Or maybe they put Fleetwood with Lowry.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Fleetwood's going to play with Lowry. Sergio's going to sit, right?
I hope not.
I think he's gonna, man. He's old.
It's only 41. Yeah. So we gotta hope. So I hope Cantlay and Schauffele get blitzed, and they just sit those 2 guys, and they leave. I mean, we say they're definitely gonna sit DJ and Morikawa if they lose, or I mean, if say it no matter what. But if they win, those are the 2. I don't know, 2 of the top 5 best players in the world.
Yeah, they are. Number 2 and number 3.
2 of the top 3 best players in the world, and you're going to play Cantlay and X over them just because.
So it was hilarious. The PGA Tour put out a rankings list today of the 24 Ryder Cup players. I think Brooks was like 23rd, and then Morikawa was like 22nd, and DJ was 17th. I'm like, what? What's going on here?
Yeah.
Everybody just keeps shitting on Morikawa. Every time we get one of these big events, they shit on him, and then he fucking wins.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him play very well. I like those two guys, man. That's like the two guys I'm really interested in. That's the big question mark. If they're great, U.S. wins. End of story.
Yeah.
You can live without Brooks and Berger team. You can. I don't know. I just think those two guys are the X factors for the U.S. team, DJ and Colin, and then for the European team, it has to be whether Vic plays like a big boy or not.
Well, about his little prick.
He does have a little prick. Well, the European team has many factors. That's like everything has to go their way.
Yeah.
And the U.S. they can afford to not have one of their teams play well, and they can still do well.
Euros are good though. The Euros have a good team. It's probably one of the better Euro teams I've seen in a while.
You
way
think?
Better than the team in France.
Well, everyone's saying this team's way worse than the team in France.
I think both teams are way better than the teams in France.
Both teams, yeah, okay. So you think a lot of this is coming from the U.S. just being better than they were?
U.S. is way better. Fucking Bubba on that team.
Bubba was in France. I forgot about that. But looking at these matchups, it's like, okay, Euro can win this thing.
Yeah, no, the Euros have a good team.
Looking at 12v12, it didn't feel this way.
No, singles is where you're going to see the big difference.
Yeah. I know I saw that line like
US we should just bet day 3 singles.
Overall, you mean like minus 130 for US to win? I agree with that. I was just going to say that actually, if we can find that.
You know, because if they're down, they're going to have that urgency. And if they're up, I feel like once the cup is clinched, the other team just gives up.
Yeah.
There could be like 4 matchups left.
So are we going to have time? Because I was thinking it's every night we're going to do this, but this is a really quick thing. Are we going to have time in between the announcements? Or no? Oh, but no, because they start playing right away.
There'll be like half hour. We could go live if you want.
Yeah, I think we could do that. And I think but they don't start the 4 balls while the foursomes are still going.
No. Session. Okay. Well, they might start the first group. They'll be announced as they're finishing up.
Yeah. I do remember there's kind of a race of fire and bets in between.
Yeah. The foursomes end quicker than the 4 balls, and you're only playing 2 balls per match. The other match is playing 4.
Right. Okay, so that's where we're at. Just to finalize here. I got Sergio Rahm. Blake has Spieth JT. We both on DJ Morikawa. We're both taking Rory Poulter. And the last one, I think we're both taking Brooks Berger.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. And I will say this. I was higher than some on European chances to win. Now I'm even higher than that. I'm not saying they're going to win, but I don't think this is going to be a blowout.
I don't either. I think it's going to be very, very entertaining. I feel like this is going to be very entertaining.
Me too. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be very good. I'm excited. I can't wait.
All right. Let's go.
We'll see you guys tomorrow in between or after or whatever. Let's win some matchups.